Hello guys, and welcome to another in-depth review. My name is Tyler from N&T Auto Reviews, and today we're here reviewing this 2016 BMW 428i Gran Coupe with the M Sport package. Before we get started, I'd like to give a big thanks out to Hoffman BMW in Watertown, Connecticut for allowing me to film the car in today's review. Also, if you are interested in purchasing a BMW, come on down one day and check out the inventory, but don't forget to tell them that you saw my YouTube video. You can get the 4 Series in 3 different configurations: a Gran Coupe like we have here, a regular coupe, or a convertible. Okay, so we could go ahead and start here on the front with the headlights. The headlights are high and low beam projectors with daytime running lights. And down here, you have fog lights. On the M Sport front bumper, you have parking sensors and headlight washers. And you also do have a corner camera. So here we have our 18-inch rims. These are specific to the M Sport package. And we have ventilated disc brakes. With Pirelli tires. Walking down the side, we have turn signal mirrors. And we have door handles. So what's pretty cool with the door handles is we have these little rib portions here on the door handles, and if you have the key in your pocket, you can remotelessly unlock and lock the car. So right now it is locked, and all you have to do is put your hand behind the handle while having the key in your pocket, and it will automatically unlock. You have your antenna up top. Here are your rear tail lights, and you have exhaust back here. This is also the xDrive all-wheel drive model. We have parking sensors at the back as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pop the hood. Under the hood, the BMW 428 comes standard with this twin-scroll turbocharged 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine, producing 240 horsepower and 255 pound-feet of torque. A more performance-oriented 3-liter inline 6 engine is available on the 435. Okay, so now is the fun part. We can go ahead and check out the interior of the vehicle. Okay, so we can go ahead and start here on the door panel. Here we have this beautiful blue trim here that's part of the M Sport package. You have all leather here, some stitching here and here. You have metallic work. This is actually your aluminum trim, and you have your metal door handle here. You have window locks, rear windows, front windows, and your folding mirrors. Also, you can see on the mirrors is your blind spot warning and your other mirror controls as well here. You also do have a Harman Kardon surround sound system. You have 2 speakers on the door here, and you have a good amount of storage right here. So down here we have our powered seats with 2 memories and your lumbar, as well as your leg extension. Down here is your trunk release, hood release. You have your M Sport little footrest there, and your pedals, as well as your M Sport side sills. On the left of the dash, you have your light controls, fog lights, automatic lights, and your gauge dimmers. Down here you have all your safety settings, Over here is your heated steering wheel control, and right here is your tilt telescoping steering wheel control. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop in. Okay, so this is the key for the vehicle. You have your unlock, lock is the BMW button, you have your trunk release and your panic alarm, and as well for the M Sport package you have the same blue as on the door. The way you start the 428 is make sure you have your foot on the brake, make sure the key is on the interior, and just click the start button. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this beautiful M Sport steering wheel. This is such a nice wheel. You have great grips right here. It's all leather wrapped. And on the left you have your cruise control settings. And on the right you have all your media settings. You have your voice commands right here. And these are for your audio, as well as your Bluetooth telephone. As well as behind the steering wheels you have these pedal shifters. So on the left stalk you have your turn signals, and if you actually move it down half a click it'll only do 3 blinks. And on the right, let's get a better view here, these are your wiper controls. So right up here you have your typical BMW gauges. Off to the far left is your fuel gauge, your speedometer, your tachometer, as well as your temperature. And down below here is a little LCD screen that shows you various menus. Right here is your engine and start stop button, as well as your start stop off, which means when you come to a light the car will automatically turn off, and when you press the gas pedal it will come on and off. So you can press that, you can turn that on and off here. Okay, so now we can go ahead and take a look at some of the basic functions of the multimedia screen here in the 428. You control it through this rotary knob and your shortcuts here. You can also write things down here. You can go like this for going up and down your menus. So let's go ahead and see what multimedia has. Your radio screen. Those are all your settings there. Telephone, you can hook up your phone. Navigation screen. Enter your address here. We can go ahead and click on the map. It's a really beautiful widescreen display. Your contacts, vehicle information. You have an electronic owner's manual. And your settings. So that's basically it for the basics. Now we can go ahead and start making our way down the dash. Here are your 4-way hazards, your door locks, as well as your 2 air vents here. Down below the beautiful blue trim is your audio settings. You have 8 presets, switching between different audios, your eject button for your CD player here, your volume knob, mode, AM, FM, and down here are your climate control settings. You have 3-stage heated seats. You have front and rear defrost here, passenger, as well as your different zones. So below your climate control you have a little tray right here, as well as 2 cup holders and a power outlet. Down here you have your traction control off button. You have 3 modes, a sport mode, a normal mode, and an eco mode. This is your camera system and your parking sensors. So here's the electronic gear selector. You press on lock, go to 1 click down for neutral, and 2 click downs for drive, and you can go over for a sport mode, and park is up the top. Here's your media controls like you saw earlier, and your manual parking brake is right here. And you do have a little center console here that opens up. You have a little bit of storage, not much though. You have an auxiliary and USB inlet there. And it is stitched around the sides, and it's pretty soft. Okay, so up here is your mirror, and you have your 1, 2, 3 for your garage home link. Up here you have lights that kind of like fade on, and you have a big light up here. Here's your SOS buttons, passenger airbag buttons, as well as your sunroof control that we will demonstrate in a minute. You have speakers up here for your Bluetooth, as well as a little mirror with LED illumination. Okay, so now we can go ahead and demonstrate the sunroof. There's a shade, and you can tilt it or slide it back. So let's slide it back. And we could put it back. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the rear cabin of this car. On the back doors, you have 2 speakers for the Harman Kardon and surround sound system, a tweeter, and more of a normal speaker. Here you have the aluminum and the blue again, your door handle and your door switch, and you also do have a little pocket that's carpeted. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in quickly. So there is a pretty good amount of space. The front seat is a little bit farther back than a normal seating position. You have a little net back here for maybe maps or something like that. You do have 3-stage heated seats for both the rear passengers, which is awesome. You have a little power outlet. You also have a center armrest, and you have 2 cup holders right here that kind of flip up. Up here you have some lights, these ones, and then there's a big center one, like up front. And you also have coat hooks back here. Here's just a quick profile view. And next we'll be taking a look at the passenger's room. The passenger front door has the same rib portion where you can unlock the car with. So the passenger door is almost like the driver's door, it just has less buttons. You have the window button, your same trim, you have a bottle holder here. Leather is pretty much everywhere. Here's a better view of the M Sport sill plates. And the passenger does have a power seat like the driver. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in. Okay, so in the glove box, there's a pretty good amount of storage. It's very soft. It goes in quite a ways. And it's also lockable. Okay, so last but not least, let's go ahead and check out the trunk. Okay, so you can open the trunk 3 different ways that I've found. This button here, the button on the key, as well as the button right next to the backup camera. Now the trunk door is sort of like a hatchback design, which I like very much. and it is fully powered. And let me tell you, there is plenty of space back here. You have a power outlet over here. You have some side storage here. And you do have some storage underneath the floor here. You can also lock it right here. Gas mileage for the 428i with the all-wheel drive is 22 city, 34 highway. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for future videos.